Feminism, a topic that I have not discussed on my channel in any major capacity, and specifically feminism within the entertainment industry. Why do women consider feminism to be an important philosophy? They believe that feminism truly is the idea to stand up and gain equality for women in the world, be it in the workplace or just in the street in everyday life. And feminism has three different time periods. As some already know, there's three different waves of feminism. And so to discuss this topic, I have to go over what each wave is. So the first wave of feminism, or the feminist movement, if you will, was that of suffrage, which took place in the 19th and early 20th century. It focused mainly on suffrage along with other legal rights and was mostly active in the UK, Canada, and the United States. The movement succeeded in gaining women the right to vote and other legal liberties. The second wave is that of equal pay, along with other things. This particular wave of feminism began in the United States before spreading to Europe and Asia, and it mainly focused on sexuality and reproductive rights, along with the wage gap in the workforce. And the movement succeeded in securing career options for women, as well as reproductive rights. We are in the middle of what's known as the third wave of feminism, and that is the wave of patriarchy. And this is the fight for equality by focusing exclusively on female victims of gender-neutral issues. In other words, issues that affect both men and women. But feminists want to believe that women are a special case because they got a vagina, I guess. In this third wave of feminism, or the movement, yet again, it's mostly active on Tumblr, Facebook, and other social media websites, and is mostly the middle and upper class United States. This wave also rejects labeling by adopting labels and identities, so they're not really doing anything for themselves in that regard. And patriarchy really is a dangerous thing for women, this third wave of feminism, because it's teaching women something that they shouldn't be focusing on, which is, of course, female empowerment. And that leads me into the entertainment industry. And of course, this can be related to other areas of feminism outside the entertainment industry. But the simple fact is, movies and music and other forms of entertainment, and of course, celebrities, who by nature are narcissists, who only care about their own advancement in society and will say anything to win over a large group of people to keep themselves in the spotlight. That's what celebrities do, which is why they're untrustworthy, and no one should give a damn about what any of them say, no matter who they are. What the entertainment industry is teaching women is that they are capable of doing anything, and that they are just as capable of the same feats as men. And in some nature, this is true. But for the most part, this isn't true. The whole idea of feminism really failed when it stopped being about trying to earn equality for women, and it migrated to the idea of women being better than men, which is another form of misandry. And misandry is the opposite of misogyny. That's the hatred of men. And see, what feminists don't understand, or what they don't want to understand, I'm going to say don't understand because most women aren't smart people. The idea of feminism as it exists now fails because women are not men. Men and women aren't equal, nor should they be. Women have a role in society, and men have a role in society. A man's role in society is to work and to protect and serve their community. A woman's role in society is to bear children and raise the next generation of idiots. That's just the reality. Anything beyond that is fruitless. It's a waste of time. Women have a role in society and men have a role in society. That is how humans evolve as a species. That's how we survive. If we start trying to go outside of that and we start trying to teach women that, oh, you can do the same things, the exact same things that men can do, just as well as they can do it, and we start raising a bunch of boys to white knight for the female feminist agenda, and we raise a bunch of weak men who completely reject their masculinity, a bunch of little bitches essentially, that's not going to do anything good for society. But do people in the entertainment industry really care about this? Of course not. I'm going to pull some examples. Beyonce loves making music videos about female empowerment. She loves that kind of shit because her fans eat it up. It's a money-making machine for her. But does Beyonce donate any of her millions of dollars to women's shelters? I'm going to use another example. Taylor Swift, who is not smart, by the way. In fact, she's kind of stupid. Taylor Swift will make statements about how much she's a feminist. But would she give up her career to go and work in law enforcement to hunt and track down criminals who are kidnapping young women and turning them into sex slaves? You know, human trafficking. Would she do something like that? Of course not, because she's full of shit, because she's a celebrity. You see, it's one thing for feminism to be integrated into different arenas such as the workforce, the military, and even industries that matter, like the medical industry. But for feminism to be so ingrained into superficial things like movies and music really just makes it appear to be more of a joke than what it actually already is. Because, once again, the modern idea of feminism is already bullshit, and to attach it to an industry that really does nothing for anyone from a financial standpoint, or even really a social standpoint, is just completely absurd. I should not have to be subjected to the feminist mindset every time I turn on my television and I want to watch a shitty episode of Monday Night Raw. I should not have to be subjected to the bullshit idea that women can do absolutely anything men can do, and they are in fact somehow better than men are when I want to watch a fucking Star Wars film. I should not have to be subjected to the idea that women are apparently the superior gender when I want to listen to something that's playing on the radio. Feminism really is destroying the concept of what women should be. And the concept of what a woman should be is purely maternal, caring, and supportive of their male counterparts in society. Trying to strip that away from women and break down gender roles in society is not going to do society any good. In fact, it's only going to do damage to our society. Feminism should not be taken seriously. Feminism, especially in the entertainment industry, should not be taken seriously. Back in the day, feminism was about equality for women, but it is no longer that. It has evolved into something that's hateful and completely unappreciative of men, who, in fact, are the dominant gender, whether you like it or not. The truth is, men are not looking for women to be just like them. We have enough masculinity of our own accord to deal with. Women naturally have gentle and supporting ideals that men require. Feminism is saying that those ideals should be abandoned. And that's why feminism is nothing but a load of horseshit. A stable society only works when both genders are playing their roles respectively in a way that is obedient. When we start trying to take down gender walls and all of a sudden anyone can be anything, we just start accepting different groups of people, no matter how screwed up their mindset really is, be it homosexuals or transsexuals or feminists or racists. Once we start accepting irrational behavior, that is when everyone truly suffers. And this type of mindset, this type of philosophy, and this type of agenda has no place in entertainment, let alone the rest of our society.